Hello, we're live. This is Homeopathy Nook for November 15th, Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, and we're going to read Kopi Kerr's clinical experiences of 70 years and talk some more about the power of causation. Most of you in the Western world right now are probably fast asleep, but I am in the Eastern world and it's afternoon for me, and so I'm going to talk about causation with a wonderful, wonderful story about a gentleman who was suffering from very bad asthma. This was a man who was suffering from very bad asthma. More than the dyspnea, which is the shortness of breath, which was of course there, his cough troubled him greatly. It came in sudden fits at any time of day, with choking and redness of the face, lacrimation, and involuntary urination. He coughed so much that his eyes watered and he peed, and would leave him completely breathless for 3 to 5 minutes. The history of its beginning was interesting. He had been officiating as a magistrate in a town, and in some criminal investigation had to be present at an exhumation. An exhumation is when you have to take a dead body, dig it up at some crime scene, take a look at the cadaver and make some judgment on it. The cadaver was practically rotten, if you can imagine that, as it was an old one. I have experienced a rotten cadaver. I used to work at the JJ hospital in Mumbai, my summer vacation, and we used to pull these cadavers out of the freezer to do postmortems, and I cannot tell you the unbelievable stench. If I had had to do it longer, I'd probably have had some similar disease. Anyhow, the cadaver was practically rotten, as it was an old one, and the stench was unbearable. But he had to suffer it for more than 2 hours. It fairly choked him. When he went home, the feeling persisted. I recall when I smelled that cadaver, I went home, and 2 days later, I still had that stench in my nose. Anyhow, his feeling persisted, and even after a thorough wash, the sick feeling would not leave him. That night, he had a severe cough, which became worse in spite of all treatment for nearly 6 months. It was the cough he never recovered from. Then for a time he was better. After a year, he had to go to attend a marriage in a village. There all the children were having whooping cough. They all had whooping cough. He again got a severe cough there, which had persisted till he saw me, that is Kopi Kerr. Seeing the cough, I had thought of various remedies, the usual remedies for heavy-duty cough, Drosera, for inflammation, belladonna, and others. But when the cause became known to me, when the cause became known to Kopi Kerr, I felt it would be better to give a remedy indicated by the cause. And can you guess what the remedy indicated by the cause is? If there's anyone out there who can think of the remedy that is associated with dead cadavers and dead meat, going once, going twice, going thrice, and the remedy is pyrogenium, my friends. It's made from rotted meat. Pyrogenium is made from rotted meat, and that's the remedy he used to treat the cough that had been caused by him being in front of a cadaver for 2 hours, a stinking cadaver. Pyrogenium 200 put a stop to his cough at once. When it works, it's a miracle. After 1 month, there was a slight return. Could there be any supposed whooping cough to be tackled here? The only remedy which could cover both the sepsis and the whooping cough was carbovegetabilis. 1 dose of that in the 1 potency has cured him completely, forever. That, folks, is the power of prescribing on causation. And I'll leave you with that thought. noodle over it, think about all the things that have happened as a result of something and how we frequently ignore the cause. And happy Homeopathy Nook to you.